I'm Eric Nasa with Newsshooter.com. We are at NAB 2022, and I'm with Carl at Lectrosonics. Hey, Carl.
How are you?
I'm doing really well, and we're at a show. How do you feel about that?
It's exciting, man. Yeah, I mean, first time at NAB for 3 years. You know, 2 years with cancellations. This is the first major show we've done. It's my second business trip in the last 2.5 years. You know, it's exciting, and we've had a great show. It's been super busy, a lot of interest in the new stuff, a lot of interest in stuff we've introduced in the last couple of years that people hadn't seen in person yet. And it's great to see old friends and make some new ones. So.
Absolutely, I totally agree, and I've been hearing the same thing. It makes me feel really good that we're here, you're here, we're all kind of doing our thing, and it's really important because this is our thing.
It is.
Products, showing it off, and helping the broadcast space, right?
Absolutely, and you know, we love hearing what kind of work people are doing and what their challenges are and how things have been going and their questions and helping them figure stuff out. So, I mean, we enjoy that.
Excellent. Now, you have a very cool product. When I got that press release, I was like, man, this is cool. You have a 4-channel receiver. That's really amazing. Let's talk about it.
Sure thing. You know, the slot format's been a big deal since, for us anyway, 2007 when we introduced the SR. That was the first dual-channel slot receiver, and that really reshaped what a slot receiver could be. There's a whole ecosystem built around that with all kinds of accessories, mounting, powering, audio outputs, and this and that, as well as the cameras that take unislot type units. So the SR series, we had SR, SRA, SRB, SRC. SRC is still in production. That's wideband tuning, you know, 2 channels, digital hybrid. And so now we've got 2 new receivers. The DSR is a digital version of that. So that's 2 channels, I've got it here. 2 channels as well as backwards compatible with hybrid, which is unique. And then we came out with the 4-channel version of that at the same time, the DSR4. So these are both digital receivers, backwards compatible with hybrid, wideband tuning covering the entire available US UHF range. We've got these available in 4 different frequency ranges for worldwide use. And you know, with analog or AES digital outputs, they have encryption if you need that. You can use any one of our transmitters made in the last 20 years. These have they're packed with features, and you know, it's all based on user interest and user challenges and the stuff people have been requesting from us. You know?
I really like that you guys don't just abandon legacy stuff. Like, you can still bring in your older, like you said, 20-year-old, you know, like a transmitter, and it'll still, you know, work well. It's just it'll be not, you know, not obviously the new stuff is going to be way better, but being able to grow with your gear, that's really cool. You can upgrade maybe a transmitter this year and then a receiver next year, and vice versa. So that's a really cool thing. And now talk about some challenges, because 4 channels in a slot, that thing's tiny. It's really tiny. I mean, how did you guys pull that off?
Well, you know, we're known for compact designs. You know, we have really small transmitters, and the SR series has been, you know, the standard bearer for compact receiver designs for many years. You know, how they do it exactly, you know, we'd have to talk to those guys. Yeah. But the biggest challenges, of course, are space, and you know, to reach the performance that people expect, but also power consumption. You know, it'd be easy to pack 4 receivers into a tiny box, but it might draw 5 watts, you know, that kind of thing, and get super hot. It doesn't. This, you know, SRC draws 2.6 watts, and the DSR4 draws 3.2 watts, so it's incredibly power efficient.
That's impressive, because you're basically getting twice as many, you know, outs, or, you know, and now, but not twice as much power to run it. That's pretty impressive. You were also saying this is going to be really popular for, you know, the soundies, because less space in the bag. It's going to be really beneficial.
Absolutely. We've had, I don't know, 20 people talk to me personally, and I'm sure all the other guys here, but coming in talking about their dream system would be something like a Sound Devices 833 with their SL2 dock. With 2 of these, that'd be 8 channels of wireless, you know, all digital, phenomenal fidelity, in just the absolute tiny package. You know, so that's what I'm hearing from people. I'm sure they've got other ideas too. You know, they're asking about our older Octopack, which we've made for many years. That takes 4 of our slot receivers, and they're like, you know, hey, can we use the new receivers with the slot, with the Octopack? And it's like, yes, you can. You know, it's the same pinouts for AES outputs. So imagine 16 channels of receiver in a thing like this big.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
I love hearing about their ideas. You know, here's our products, but they're the ones that come up with, you know, what they want to do with it and what kind of projects they're going to do with it. So it's great to hear that stuff.
Tell me about pricing and availability.
Sure. Availability, we're expecting to start shipping these in the 3rd quarter, as soon as we get our FCC approvals and ramp up production. Pricing on the 4-channel unit's going to be in the $4,500 range, which is fantastic cost per channel. The 2-channel unit is just a little bit under $3,000, which was the next step up from the SRC, and so that's how they fit into the ecology.
All right, thanks a lot, Carl. Thanks for sharing.
Great.